Chapter 14, The Female Perspective, Breaking Barriers in Literature. Beatrix Potter, the renowned author and illustrator, stands as a significant figure in the literary world, particularly for her contributions as a woman in a predominantly male industry during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Her journey is emblematic of the broader challenges faced by female authors at the time, who contended with limited opportunities and societal expectations that sought to confine them to traditional roles. Through her enchanting tales and beautifully rendered illustrations, Potter not only captured the imaginations of children and adults alike, but also subtly challenged the prevailing norms of gender and authorship. This chapter delves into the feminist perspective inherent in Potter's work and how her trailblazing efforts laid the groundwork for future generations of female writers. Potter's entry into the literary scene coincided with a period of profound change in both societal attitudes and economic opportunities for women. The late Victorian era was marked by a burgeoning awareness of women's rights, stemming from suffrage movements and calls for greater gender equality. However, female authors were often relegated to the margins of the literary canon, their voices overshadowed by their male counterparts. In this context, Potter's emergence as a successful author was no small feat. Her landmark work, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, published in 1902, was not only a commercial success, but also a testament to her innovative approach to storytelling. Rather than conforming to the expectations of children's literature at the time, which often emphasized moral instruction over entertainment, Potter infused her narratives with lively characters and whimsical plots that celebrated the natural world. What set Beatrix Potter apart from her contemporaries was her ability to blend artistry with literary prowess. She was not only a gifted writer, but also a talented illustrator, a dual talent that empowered her to craft a unique artistic vision. By taking control of both the narrative and the visuals, Potter challenged the traditional notion of authorship and showcased that women could excel in multiple realms of creative expression. Her iconic animal characters, such as Peter Rabbit and Jemima Puddle Duck, were imbued with personality, humor, and depth, resonating with children and parents alike. This duality in her work served as a quiet rebellion against the constraints placed upon women, demonstrating that creativity knows no gender. Moreover, Potter's feminist perspective is subtly interwoven into the themes and characters of her stories. While her tales may seem innocuous on the surface, they often present strong female protagonists who defy expectations. Characters like Mrs. Tiggy Winkle and Squirrel Nutkin possess an independence and resilience that mirror Potter's own struggles against societal limitations. These female figures serve as role models for young readers, encouraging them to embrace their individuality and assert their agency in a world that often attempts to diminish their voices. This representation of empowered women in her narratives points toward a growing recognition of female capabilities, laying the groundwork for future women writers to explore their identities and experiences without fear of retribution or dismissal. In addition to her literary accomplishments, Potter's life and personal advocacy reflect her commitment to breaking barriers and redefining women's roles in society. She firmly believed in the importance of self-sufficiency and financial independence, which she exemplified through her own success as an author and illustrator. At a time when marriage was often viewed as a woman's ultimate goal, Potter chose to prioritize her career and creative endeavors, embodying the spirit of the burgeoning feminist movements of her time. Through her actions and choices, she encouraged other women to pursue their passions, whether in literature or other fields, illuminating a path towards empowerment that was previously obscured by societal norms. Potter's impact extended beyond her own creations. She became a catalyst for change in the publishing industry. As one of the first female authors to achieve substantial commercial success, she opened doors for a generation of women writers who followed in her footsteps. Not only did she establish her own publishing company, which allowed her to retain control over her work, but she also advocated for fair treatment and payment for female authors. In doing so, she highlighted the systemic inequalities present in the literary world and inspired others to demand their rightful place at the table. Potter's legacy of empowerment underscores the importance of representation and the impact of one woman's determination on the collective consciousness of future generations of writers. In reflection, Beatrix Potter's contributions to literature and her role as a pioneering female author cannot be overstated. She navigated a male-dominated landscape with grace and tenacity, using her art and storytelling to dismantle barriers and redefine expectations for women. Potter's vibrant characters and enchanting tales continue to resonate with audiences today, serving as both a source of inspiration and a reminder of the power of creative expression. Her unapologetic embrace of her identity as a woman author ensured that future generations would build upon her foundation, allowing for a diverse array of voices to emerge in the world of literature. As we celebrate Potter's achievements, it becomes clear that her legacy is not only one of storytelling, but also one of resilience, empowerment, and the unyielding pursuit of freedom to create. In conclusion, Beatrix Potter's journey as a female author illustrates the intersections of gender, creativity, and societal change. Her ability to carve out a space for herself in a restrictive environment while creating relatable, strong female characters speaks volumes about her resilience and determination. As literature continues to evolve, Potter's influence remains ever present, reminding us of the vital role that women play in shaping narratives and breaking down barriers. Through her stories, she not only entertained, but also educated readers about the strength of individual agency, paving the way for future generations to pursue their passions and express their voices. Beatrix Potter's legacy endures as a powerful testament to the importance of representation, creativity, and the enduring strength of women in literature.